Florida is famous for its beautiful beaches, but not all the water here is created equal. In this video, I will take you through the top places to see the bluest water in Florida, from hidden springs to breathtaking beaches with water as clear and blue as the Maldives or Bora Bora. Are you ready? Let's get started. First up is Ginnie Springs, located about 45 minutes away from Gainesville near High Springs. Now, if I had to pick just one place that has the bluest water in Florida, it would be Ginnie Springs, which is my personal favorite. The water is a stunning blue color, as clear as a swimming pool, and look at this visibility and how far you can see. I have visited here in all seasons throughout the year, winter and summer, and Ginnie Springs remains my favorite place to see incredible blue water in the state year-round. If you ever wanted to visit a bunch of Florida springs at one time without having to drive, all while seeing breathtaking blue water, this is the place. There are actually 5 different swimming areas to explore here, and each one is unique. I recommend spending an entire day here so you can spring hop and make the most of your experience. Some of my favorite areas to swim are Ginnie Spring, the Devil's Spring System, and Dogwood Springs. If you want to visit multiple Florida springs with absolutely pristine water all in one park without the driving, put Ginnie Springs on your list. Next, if you're looking for the bluest water on Florida's Gulf Coast, look no further than Anna Maria Island, located near Sarasota. I'm obsessed with this place, and I'm entirely amazed each time I visit. There is so much to see and do, and yes, the water really does look this blue right here in Florida. My favorite thing about Anna Maria Island is that it's not just one beach that's nice, it's an entire island filled with some of the best beaches in the USA. The island is also home to lots of wildlife, and I've even seen manatees swimming in the ocean. Now, what makes Anna Maria Island so special is the unspoiled beauty and authentic island charm. There are no high-rise buildings here, just quaint cottages, swaying palm trees, and miles of pristine coastline that feel like you've landed on a tropical oasis filled with those beautiful blue waters. For number 3, we are heading 70 miles off the coast of Key West to Dry Tortugas National Park. This is basically a deserted island that is home to some of the best beaches in Florida with the most unreal blue water, and it is a total bucket list experience. The 2 main ways to get to Dry Tortugas are the ferry or the seaplane, and both consistently sell out, so I highly recommend making your reservation well in advance of your trip. I took the seaplane, and one of the best parts is seeing the blue water from the air as you fly out to the national park. Once you arrive, I highly recommend snorkeling or swimming in the crystal clear water, exploring Fort Jefferson and marveling at the blue water from above, going bird watching, or joining a ranger-led tour. The water at Dry Tortugas will not disappoint, and this is truly such a memorable experience. Next up is Silver Glen Springs, located in Ocala National Forest. This is another one of my favorite places to see blue water in Florida. When you arrive, you will gasp in amazement at the stunning color. It really gets me every time. The water here is literally as clear as a swimming pool and is some of the most pristine water I have seen in my whole life. During the winter months, you may even be able to spot manatees, and if you're lucky enough to do so, you should only observe them from a safe distance, let them do their thing, and never touch them. The water temperature here is a constant 72 degrees Fahrenheit, so it may be a bit chilly for my Floridians, but it's totally worth it once you see the underwater world that awaits. Boating is only allowed in the spring run, not the swimming area, so you're safe to swim here, and you can also rent kayaks at the park for a fun day out on the water. Number 5 is Peanut Island, which is located in the Palm Beaches. Tucked away on the Intracoastal Waterway, this unique island is a tropical oasis with some of the clearest, bluest water that you'll find in Florida. It will make you forget that you're still in the USA and is perfect for snorkeling, paddleboarding, or just soaking in the island vibes. As soon as you arrive, you step into this beautiful paradise filled with so many great beaches to explore. The water here is crystal clear and blue, making it perfect for snorkeling and swimming, and my biggest insider tip is to try and visit Peanut Island around high tide. This is when the water is at its bluest and prettiest because of the tide coming in from the Atlantic Ocean. Now, if you go at low tide, it isn't quite as striking, but it's still fun. You can get here by ferry boat, which is what I personally took, or you can take your own boat because the island is really close to shore. This is some of the bluest waters in Florida, and I rarely hear it mentioned. It's such a fun experience. Next up is Devil's Den, located in Williston, and yes, you really can swim in this prehistoric underground oasis with the most jaw-dropping blue water. This is actually an ancient sinkhole that has rocks in it dating over 33 million years ago. I also love that this is the only spring in the state where you won't see any alligators, so if you're worried, this is the perfect spot for you, and I mean, this is truly the coolest experience. Now, there are a few things to know before you go. First, Devil's Den is over 50 feet deep, and you must be a strong swimmer to visit here. They only allow snorkeling or scuba diving, and you cannot wear a flotation device. The water here is a constant 72 degrees Fahrenheit, but since you're swimming in a cave, it definitely feels colder than other springs, I'm not gonna lie. Finally, it's essential to make a reservation online in advance in order to be able to visit Devil's Den. I would hate for you to drive all the way out here and miss the chance to swim in the blue waters of this prehistoric underground oasis. What if I told you that some of the bluest water in Florida was found swimming under a bridge? Number 7 is Cato's Bridge, located in the Palm Beaches. The water is the most vibrant color and it is crystal clear, which makes this bridge the most incredible place for snorkeling. Park at the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse parking area and then walk along the road to the west side of the bridge where you will find the swimming area. You can get in right under the bridge and the water is crystal clear and perfect for snorkeling. Remember to never touch starfish or wildlife and always observe from a distance. You can also swim all along this area of the Intracoastal and it really feels like a tropical island. I mean, look at this. I'm obsessed with Cato's Bridge and it's truly one of the most unique places to see blue water in Florida. Next up, we have Bahia Honda State Park, located in the Florida Keys. This park is home to calm and clear blue waters and postcard-worthy views. Bahia Honda is truly special and easily one of my favorite beaches in this whole area. This park is fairly large compared to others in the Keys, and there are multiple beach areas here that you can relax on. There are also so many things to do here. For example, Bahia Honda is one of the best places for near-shore snorkeling because the water is shallow and beautiful. I even saw a stingray. There is this old bridge that you can explore, which also offers really amazing views over the blue water below. You will not regret a visit to the tropical waters and beautiful beaches of Bahia Honda State Park. Number 9, we have Rock Springs, which is located in Kelly Park in Apopka, Florida. This is easily my favorite natural lazy river in Florida, and the water here is incredibly stunning with the most vibrant color. I love tubing here because you don't need to take a bus back to your car. You simply start your tubing adventure at the spring head and let the gentle current carry you along the winding shaded river all the way down to the basin where you can easily get out and have another go. I also think this park has one of the most unique spring heads as the water flows out of this cave. The blue color here is just so beautiful. Keep in mind that unlike the other springs in Florida that are 72 degrees Fahrenheit all year, Rock Springs is actually a chilly 68 degrees Fahrenheit all year, so just understand that the water will be a bit colder when visiting. This is the best spot to experience the stunning waters that Florida is famous for while enjoying a natural lazy river at the same time. Okay, so what if you want those perfect tropical blue waters in Florida, but you don't want it to be busy? Our next spot on this list goes to Juno Beach, located on the Atlantic coast in South Florida. If you're looking for a completely underrated beach destination that isn't overly crowded, but still has that Caribbean blue water, this is it. Juno Beach is truly one of the best beaches in all of Florida. There's free parking, so many entrance points, and this water literally looks like Gatorade. It is so clear and blue. I also love visiting the Juno Beach Pier, which offers a fantastic viewpoint of the water below and generally adds to the fun, relaxing vibe of this destination. At the northern end, you can also visit Du Bois Park, which is a great family-friendly space for swimming or snorkeling in a protected inlet. Juno Beach is the perfect spot for swimming, paddleboarding, or snorkeling among the bluest water in Florida. Number 11, we are heading to an incredible island destination in the state, which is called Pigeon Key. It's located in the middle of the 7-mile bridge in the Florida Keys and home to some pretty fantastic water. In fact, I think the entirety of the 7-mile bridge is actually home to some pretty unbeatable blue water that you can enjoy while you're driving through this area. There are a few ways to get here. You can walk about 4 miles round trip along the old 7-mile bridge, or you can take the Pigeon Key Express, which is what I did. I thought this was really fun. Once you arrive, take a historical tour, which is included in your ticket, and then you're gonna wanna go snorkeling. This is an amazing place for snorkeling, and I recommend getting in under the dock in the back of the island. The water here is crystal clear. Now, if you're really lucky, you can see the feeding of the sharks and fish that call this saltwater swimming pool that is attached to Pigeon Key home. This was incredible, and I really enjoyed it. I love exploring this island. There are so many things to do. The water is beyond fantastic, and it's such a unique experience. Finally, we have Gilchrist Blue Springs State Park, located in North Florida near High Springs. This is one of my favorite springs to visit because it's so affordable, and the name speaks for itself because it really is home to some pretty epic clear blue water. You can rent canoes or kayaks or bring your own if you want to explore the spring run, but swimming is only allowed in the spring boil area. This is one of my favorite family-friendly springs to visit in Florida because of its zero entry into the spring instead of there being stairs, and the bottom is really sandy and shallow, so it's perfect for kids to play in. If you want to be a little more adventurous, swim out over the spring boil, which is a bit deeper and fun to explore. I think the water here is beautiful, making Gilchrist Blue Springs a great, affordable day out in nature. All it takes to find some of the most pristine and breathtaking blue water in Florida is a little insider knowledge. I hope you use the list in this video to start exploring some of these gorgeous places that we have right here in the Sunshine State. So, which spot will you visit first? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to inspire your friends to visit Florida's stunning clear waters.